Perfect timing.
Or live in a bit. It's still uploading.
So is YouTube. Hi, Twitch. Forget
Hi,
I said anything to
Twitch.
you. This is supposed to be a cold open, but I'm saying hi anyway. In the holy sea of Gardeth, streets finely paved, cobbled stone, each building a cathedral. White stone gives way to stained glass. Each building, Onder walks past. His black armor a stark contrast to the white buildings around him. He takes a hand and slicks back his greasy black hair. He's been on the road for a while and hasn't taken a moment to get cleaned up. Tracking mud through the streets, he arrives at his destination. The city library of Gardeth. He walks up the perfectly polished stone staircase and makes his way inside, storming past the clerk at the desk in front of him, who stops him and says, Wait, whoa, where are you going? I'm headed to the restricted section. I have to do some research. And the clerk says, You can't just, it's restricted for a reason. You can't just walk in there. What are you doing? And Onder reaches into the bag hanging at his hip and pulls out a small cloth with Magalnar's handwriting on it. Though we can't see what it says, the clerk does, and his face drops. He says, I'm so sorry, sir, but please make yourself at home. Library closes at 12. You can leave whenever. And Onder flicks a gold piece onto the desk, and he goes, I can't, I'm a city employee, I can't take, okay. As Onder walks into the back of the library, passing a velvet rope into the restricted section. Not much sunlight makes its way into this library, but what little does fades as day turns to night. And after a while, rises again as Onder flips through page after dusty page. Days after he arrived, we see Onder standing at the top of a wooden staircase, pulling a book out of his shelf and flipping through. The book is old, bound in black, encrusted in a copper dried liquid. Onder flips through the pages and stops. His finger rides the lines of each page until his eyes widen and a look of horror spreads across his face. Hi, welcome to Fresh Rolls. My name is Preoccupied. I will be your Dungeon Master today. This is a piping hot weekly tabletop RPG podcast live every Sunday night at 6 p.m. MST. You can figure out your own time zone from there. I don't care. We are going to head right into the final episode of our Space Mini campaign and finally give you the answers as to what the fuck has been happening in these cold opens when we start Time of Blood Season 2 next week. But for now, I'm joined by Felix Sictrix, Sinking Flounder, Fomar Shi, and Tofar Love. How y'all doing?
Excited.
Very good.
I'm gooped. I'm gagged. I can't believe that next week is season 2 of Time of Blood.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
So excited.
Is that not crazy? I thought you were
I'm
gonna say I
so
can't believe
excited.
it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I'm gooped. I'm gagged. I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's season 2 of Time of Blood. It's a little wordy. It doesn't fully fit on the packaging, but you know it wraps around.
Yeah. It's,
So it just says, "I can't believe it's not time," and then you're like, "Oh, all right. I guess it's not time." Yeah. Hello, everyone. This is I'm fucking pumped. I'm very sad to be saying goodbye to these beautiful show.
Yeah, sorry about that. space campaign ain't too long. Maybe we'll do another one of these at some point, set at a different time. But for now, you guys are on a motherfucking space station breaking out of prison, or in an elevator with a vampire, or in an elevator without a vampire, depending on each of your characters. I think we're gonna start where we left off, which is a really convenient place, because hold on, I need to figure out my notes. I have everybody's positions listed from last time, and I know that Hollow and Viva are together, but I don't know which one they ended up at. Let's see. Hollow and Viva, you guys and Captain Anti-Aries are running down this hallway toward where you know is an elevator, because it's where you were brought through to be taken to your cell. You guys get there, and it just opens up in front of you. And what you see is Tamara, no longer invisible, pressed up against the back wall of this elevator, and a man with the shaggy black hair biting into the neck of a Balthian soldier with a gas mask in his hand. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna kind of scooch along kind of the wall furthest away from this over to Tamara.
I ready my crusty fork or spoon,
I
whatever
I
it
think-
was.
It was a fork.
I'm gonna go. I'll go to Tamara. I think we need to go. I think we need to leave. I think we
Agreed.
need to leave.
Step.
That we stay.
I think that's
come
our
on,
only
we're
way
gonna-
out.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave the room and try to like close the door behind us.
Yeah, you hit the like close doors button on the elevator, and they do. It takes a really just freakishly long time for it to happen, but it does. And the guy biting into the soldier's neck does not really even acknowledge your existence.
Do we have to sit there and just watch this happen?
Yeah, pretty much. While you're hitting that, if you just continuously hit that close button door, there's like 30 seconds of you just hear like a slurping sound over the klaxon alarms that are happening right now, and all of the shouting
No.
throughout the prison, and you're just like violently pressing this button, and then the doors close.
Yeah, the entire time I'm trying to like cover Viva's eyes.
Viva is like trying to peek over the hand.
Other hand, just absolutely mashing that closed door button.
Incredible. Yeah, you guys close that door, but now you need to find another way out, because that was your elevator back up to the flight deck. What are you guys doing? What's the plan now?
Okay, maybe escape pods.
Escape pods?
What?
Are we
Yeah.
are we sure they have those?
It's a
Well,
space
that's
station.
not
They definitely
Viva.
have
Not
escape
happening.
pods.
I mean,
Like, I'm just
there
gonna
has to be a way out of here.
I'm sure there is. I probably should have looked that up while we were looking
May-
for a map.
As you
May
guys
I take
say
a
that,
look around?
yes, you can. Actually, that's perfect. Please take a look around for me.
Well, that is a 4 plus a 9 for perception is a 13.
A 13 will do it. Yeah, you hear a ding just down the hall, and out comes like stumbling out BFM 12.
I like tug on somebody's sleeve, not looking at who, and I'm just pointing.
Yeah, you see, he's covered in like fresh oil and blood, and he's just holding his maul, and has like a new rifle on his back, and says, "Oh, my friends, it's so good to see you. I made a little noise."
Yeah, I can tell. Are the alarms from you or from us?
Unsure.
Well, the alarms are going. There's chaos. I think it's time we slip out of here, yeah?
Have we completed our objection? Objective.
Objection!
Sorry, syntax error.
It's like I have the vial here. Brahm is. I'm actually not sure where Brahm is. He went to go get. They made duplicates, and he went to go throw them out. Last I saw him, so we separated before I got stuck in the elevator with whatever that was.
That was
Mm.
something else.
Was he like
I
that
don't-
before, or just kind of the entire time, or?
Yeah, why were you in
No,
the
he-
elevator with him?
Well, it started as we got the vial. Okay, just gonna do short notes. Went to the room, got the vial, saw a guy behind glass. Guy got blasted with some gas, and then we telepathically communicate. He said he just wanted to go home. Then I let him out. Then we got in the elevator. Then he all of a sudden had fangs. Then he bit that guy and did that.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I say we leave this shit show. And
I'm good to
Bram's
go.
taking care
Everyone
of
else-
the other
wanna
copies.
go home
or-
too.
Yeah, he said he was gonna find some way to get rid of them. I don't know if he's gonna throw them in a fire, put them down in a garbage chute. I'm really not too sure, but he said he'll catch up with us when he can.
There's always an
Bram
incinerator.
seems like a capable young man. I think we should get the fudge out of here.
I agree. Anti-Aries starts like power walking toward the elevator you came out of, BFM.
Oh, let me hold. Oh, it closes, and he goes, "Just give me one second." And he starts just rapidly pressing with like robotic dexterity the button until it opens again.
Yeah, all right. Here, hold on. Let's see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have just let the door be open.
Yeah, it goes up like half a floor, and then you hear like a creaking, and then it comes back down and opens.
I don't know that I want to go on
Thank
that
you.
now.
He says to the interface, "Thank you, fine machine," and he steps inside of it.
BFM, are you still connected to the comms of the internal comms of this space station here?
I think it has to be like a manual, like I think it's like an analog connection. So he has to like jack
Well, I
in.
think you took somebody's communicator last session, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes, sorry, that's right. I integrated it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How loud is the volume on that for you?
I think it is. I think he probably has it like running internally as like background noise.
Okay.
So he's monitoring it with like maybe one of his like subroutines.
Okay.
I say like I know anything about computing or coding or machinery or
It's
Sounds right.
sci-fi fantasy. We don't need to
Yeah.
really focus on the sci-fi. That's what the ships and the lasers are for. We're mostly focusing on the fantasy.
Comms net.
Yeah, exactly. Choom. Or Netrunner.
He's cyber surfing those crimson waves.
I'm going beyond the black wall. Wake the fuck up, samurai.
I'm so
We've
excited
got
for
some stars to
Cyberpunk game. Yeah.
Disney, don't kill me. CD Projekt Red, what's up? I think they're cool with me saying cyberpunk things. Yeah. I need you to roll perception for me to see if you catch this, because there's a lot of just like chatter over
There's a
the
lot
comms
going
right
on,
now. There's
yeah.
a lot going
And
on.
also just like in my face. Perception, you said?
Yep.
Awesome.
not a
That's
high
a +3
DC.
for me. Ooh, that's a 19.
That's fantastic. So I'm going to give you a little extra information before I tell
it.
you what I want you to hear. You are hearing soldiers really taking tactical positions, waiting for these escaping prisoners to reach them so that they can recapture them or kill them. You hear something about like some stolen ships from some prisoners who have got out already. You've heard something about a containment breach. But the thing that stands out to you is you hear over the chatter, "We've caught a Solar Knight. He says he's alone. He was destroying biological samples. We have reason to believe he's engaging in espionage. Transferring to station..." Wait, what was the number? Hold on. 8903 for questioning. And you hear like confirmation from like 3 different officers.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like Bram's been captured.
Gotcha. As we're like in the
Ooh.
elevator, as it closes before we hit the buttons, BFM12 says, "It appears our ally has been captured and is being held in station. What was it again?
8903.
8903. Shall we aid
Go
in his
back?
rescue or leave?"
Yeah.
We probably should help the guy.
I
I don't think we
am.
get paid if he doesn't get out of here.
My coding obligates me to aid him, so I would be going regardless. But I'm happy to be going with you all.
That's what I like to hear.
Hey, there's a little ding. Have fresh cookies, anyone? And his compartment opens up.
Oh,
There's
Viva
a
grabs
little
one.
batch of fresh cookies. Yeah.
gonna
Ethan
take one.
immediately.
Needed it. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not working the medical bay alone without B12. I'm sorry, can't
Where'd you
do
get the
it.
stuff for the cookies?
It was on one of the guards.
Oh, okay.
They were,
Yeah, he's just got
yeah.
cookie
Yeah.
dough.
No, yeah, it's a stressful job. Some people like have to eat on the go. He just had like a little tube of it.
You don't,
Yeah, no,
you
you
don't
just have
remember
your
that from last week?
cookie dough?
You don't remember that 5-minute bit we did about cookie dough tubes?
We're doing a luck roll. Hold on.
What?
Gaslight.
Yeah, who takes a cookie? Also, who eats a
I
cookie?
did.
Viva ate the cookie.
You
I
ate the
didn't eat
cookie?
it. I just took it.
Okay, roll a con save.
Yeah, they're fucking delicious. It's a very low con save. They definitely aren't made from like the charred remains of old
18.
food that's
18?
caught in the dirt trap.
Yeah, you bite into this cookie. It does not taste right. This is definitely some cookie dough that some guy has had in his pocket warm for the past like 9 hours. So it is there's high risk of salmonella.
Viva is just spitting out the cookie.
I had to bake it at a high heat to eliminate any form of bacteria. Sorry about the texture.
How
I
was
just pulled the
it?
cookie away from my mouth. Like, how long was this warm when you got it? Do you even know if it was
Yes.
warm? Can you feel that?
Yes.
Oh, salmonella.
I
One of
have
my
sensors.
biggest fears.
That's one of your biggest fears.
You know what
In real life
salmonella
too,
is?
Roman.
Yeah. Well, in this universe, salmonella is a grand cosmic entity.
Yeah, salmonella, master of
That's
the dark side
one
of the
thing
s'mores.
Viva knows.
Yes, the s'mores. Yeah.
Viva has definitely eaten a raw egg before. I feel like Viva knows.
Incredible.
So yeah, I jack into the terminal and I start. I guess I direct us in the right direction for that to go help Bram.
Okay.
Unless anybody else has any objections.
To the
No?
flight deck it is, because that's where they're taking him. And bro's getting transferred, so you've got I think in game about a 5-minute window before he's thrown off a ship, and that thing FTL jumps to a different system. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I'd say free rules until combat happens. Yeah, you guys head up like a solid like maybe 100 floors and make it to the flight deck. The doors open and everybody is running. There are red lights flashing. Most of the regular workers in this space are getting the fuck out of here while soldiers are rushing in. It doesn't look great, honestly. There's pilots getting into starfighters trying to hunt down stolen ships. There is probably a solid like 3 or 4 squads of just like foot soldiers in here. And you see somebody preparing a shuttle, inside of which you see Bram Cora with both arms and legs bound, so that he can't move or cast magic. He is sitting in the back in the personnel bay. What do you guys want to do?
Can I
Okay,
tell what his hands and feet are bound by? Like, is it metal or is it rope and stuff?
It is definitely metal. If you want to roll, you can see what type of metal.
What kind of roll?
We'll say perception or investigation. Investigation is going to be at disadvantage because you're at a distance.
I'll do perception.
Okay.
That's a 14.
It's 14. With a 14, you see like the dull blue glow of the light reflecting off of this metal and realize that it is mithril.
Yes.
Mm.
Hmm.
Nobody wait on me. I'm thinking somebody else can go.
Yeah, whoever wants to do whatever.
How many guards are surrounding him?
A lot. So currently, just outside the shuttle is a squad of 8 soldiers, just standing guard in case he tries something, or in case one of the prisoners trying to flee tries something. Throughout, in between him and you, there are multiple squads of soldiers. Most of the squads are about 8 strong.
So, are we able
Roughly-
to? Has Viva told us that she's in metal? That he's in metal.
Viva has not told you, but Viva can tell you.
You can also
he's
see that
got-
it's metal, but like you don't
Yeah.
know
Okay.
what metal.
He's got
far
mithril
would-
on his hands and feet. Viva would not know what mithril is.
You just know it's expensive.
Yeah.
Do
Shiny.
we know how far he is?
He's,
Hmm.
I would say, according to my notes, only about 200 feet away from you. There's just a lot of activity happening between you and him.
Can I?
There-
That is
There
How big is
appears
the
to be a.
room?
Love that question.
Wait, what?
How big is the room?
How big is the room? Bigger than any spell you could cast in it. Why is that?
How many people roughly?
I'd say in total. Hold on, let me do the math real fast. Okay, Google, open calculator.
Have use his hands. He's DMing with 2 hands right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
I'm
much.
scared.
I'm rolling dice with one and calculating with the other.
That's what you call it.
Yeah, I call it rolling bones. Hold on. That is okay. Plus, do you want the numbers of people on ships too, or
Just the number of people that we would need to get past.
just the people you need to get past? Okay.
Just a
That
rough estimate.
is okay. So that's 40 for the soldiers. For everybody else, for like techs, mechanics, shit like that, that number's gonna be going up to 50. And if we're counting pilots that are moving between everything, setting up their ships, we're gonna make that 62.
Okay. What are you thinking there, Roman?
Oh, a lot of people, huh?
There's a lot of people, and a lot of people are standing pretty close together.
I'm gonna look at them. I mean, if I can, I can fly. If I can get close enough to him, I can just cast fire to see if we can melt the metal.
Okay. Everyone gather up. I have a plan.
Team huddle. Initiate. And he puts his
All right.
arms around you all.
All right. Me and Veep are going to create a distraction.
Mhm.
Okay.
See. BFM, how much weaponry do you have on you?
I have 1 rifle and 1 large hammer. But he looks around. Is there a fighter ship like docked anywhere nearby?
There
It's
sure
it's like
is.
hatch open.
Yeah, there's a few of them actually. Yeah.
Okay. He says, if one of us could get into one of those ships, that's essentially a turret. Might be beneficial.
All right.
I'm
BFM,
more than
could you
happy
make
to
that
jump
turret?
into the. I'm more than happy to jump into the foray. However, I can take a few hits. But if you want me up in a turret, I can do that too.
DM question for you. How much experience with flying does BFM have?
Oh, none. No, he's
None?
a
Okay.
none.
If you jump into that cockpit, I'm gonna have you make a few rolls.
Fair enough.
None of them are gonna be like super catastrophic, but it'll definitely test your effectiveness.
Fair. Is there someone
Yeah.
else better suited to get into one of those cockpits?
I shit you not. Yes.
Actually, wait.
Oh, that's BFM saying it.
No, I know it is. That's me as God of this world. That's just like, please make it go full circle. Please do this for me.
I think we should put Anti-Aries in there because I think whatever your name is, Hollow, has something cooking.
Actually,
I will not be able to fly.
I have a question, DM.
Yes.
If I'm in the ship and I take damage, is that damage to me or damage to the ship?
Well, it depends. Are you in the ship with the doors closed in the cockpit shooting things, flying around, or are you just standing in the ship?
No, flying around.
Flying around, then most of that's going to be ship damage. Once the shields drop and the ship damage gets below 50%, it's also going to become damage to you.
Okay.
There you go. Fun little homebrew mechanics for my space campaign. Hope you guys enjoyed that little mechanics drop.
Love it.
Samara, can you play low to the ground? Grab Ram the first chance you get.
Sure can.
Okay. I'm gonna head for the ship. I'm gonna start flying around, creating another diversion. BFM, backup support on tomorrow. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on Tamara.
Okay.
He reaches into his door and pulls out what looks to be like a small like mobile shield unit, and he kind of just slaps it on her back, and there's almost like a little glimmer of like holographic plate mail that like pops up and then disappears.
That's cool.
And so long as I have concentration, tomorrow you have +2 to AC for the next 10 minutes.
+2 of what?
To AC.
To your AC.
Okay.
That's huge, actually. Also, I love that Halo armor is now canon in this universe.
Okay.
DM, can I try to? All right, I'll say, hey, look, you're gonna look for a signal and then start. And I'm gonna start trying to sneak towards one of the ships. I'm gonna start to get to one of the empty ones.
I'm gonna need you to roll stealth for me, and I want you to do it with advantage because there is so much going on around you that if you just even like slightly act natural, you're probably going to be able to sneak over there.
16.
16.
Oh.
Okay. 16's gonna do it.
Mr. Stealthy over here.
You just kind of like people like brush by you, like you get touched by people running past, like somebody like shoulder checks you and doesn't even like turn to see because they're just like fucking to their battle stations right now. But you make it to a long, sleek starfighter, 2 wings in the back that unfold into kind of like a square shape to keep air flowing through there from where for when it's not in space and is flying over, a civilian's town that they're probably bombing because they're an empire. And you climb up into the cockpit.
Really quickly.
How is your flying experience before anything else?
Average.
Average.
Before I get in, I want to do one thing.
Yes.
Before I close the cockpit, how far am I from Viba?
From Viba, you're probably about 80 feet.
Can they see me?
Yeah, you're within line of sight.
I'm going to signal to Viba to start moving up.
Yeah. I can move anywhere in an instant.
I just need to move 20 feet.
Okay, Viba's moving 20 feet.
Okay.
I can move stealthily too, if needed.
I would recommend it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Yeah. Well, I think I have something that lets me. When you. Never mind, it's not a dex save.
Mm.
I'll take my 9. I'll eat it.
They don't fucking see you. I rolled a 4.
Oh,
Yay! Viva's just a little guy.
Viva's just a little guy.
little guy.
Yeah, Viva,
Viva's
you move
like
up 20
tripping
feet.
on the way over there, bumping into everybody.
Incredible. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, you like fucking stomp your way across this deck and nobody fucking notices.
Perfect. The second
So what-
Viva is 60 feet away.
Okay.
Hollow's gonna kind of turn around and I'm gonna nod to Viva first.
Viva just is staring.
I'm gonna change my my available hand to my gun hand, and I'm gonna start just aim up with Viva, and I'm gonna fire off what you can be seen as like a small helix shaped bullet, and it hits to Viva. And I'm gonna cast Polymorph.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What are you polymorphing Viva into?
A T-Rex.
Hold on.
We
rule
did
of
so
cool
much
reasons-
research.
For rule of cool reasons, I want this to happen. Hold on.
Space
It
T-Rex.
is an option.
Okay,
It's
run
a
me through
beast.
polymorph. It is a spell slot spell, correct? There are levels to
This one is,
polymorph.
because I have it because of something in my Warlock Pact.
Ah, I see. Okay, gotcha. Good to know.
I guess once a day.
Once a day.
I have the full description of it here also.
I've got
It's
it.
a bit of a read.
It is a bit of a read. I'm gonna do some control effing real fast.
Fuck yeah, this is awesome.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Oh my god.
How did you figure this out? How did you figure out this was a thing?
We
'cause
did so
when we
much
were playing-
research last session.
Because when we played High City, I also had Polymorph, but I wasn't high enough level to get the good stuff.
Oh,
This is what I get for making this campaign level 10. I didn't research everything.
You really did it to yourself. Wait a minute, can I actually?
Viva, you become a huge beast, size-wise.
Oh,
Bipedal, with wings. You're like a giant chicken. We're doing correct dinosaurs in this campaign.
Yeah. I think Viva immediately does like a tail sweep.
Yeah, all right, roll to hit.
I think that's our cue.
Roll
That's a
3 times for me.
26. 3D.
We're doing this how I do my larger bosses for Time of Blood.
26, 19, and 14.
Okay, I need you to roll damage for an unarmed attack for this. I think it's going to be tail melee weapon attack. That's going to be 3d8 plus 7.
Jesus Christ.
And I want you to roll that 8 times for me, or just multiply it by 8.
can I get in the ship also? I don't want to get shot.
Yeah, you can get in the ship.
It's all
I
concentration based.
need you to roll without advantage or disadvantage 2 rolls for me. I need dexterity and I need intelligence. Neither are
Dex
saving throws.
is just flat.
Just flat.
Dex is an 8.
Okay.
Intelligence is a 15.
15. You sit down in the ship, and without ever having been in an Imperial starfighter before, it's pretty intuitive. Like their pilots don't need to be smart dudes. Like you sit down and there's just a couple of joysticks and a few buttons. They really just want to enlist people and throw them on the battlefield. So you pick it up, and unfortunately the controls are kind of loose. They aren't as tight as they need to be. So you're having a little trouble staying under control. So I'm going to need you to make a dex saving throw every time you fire to see if you, 1, will be able to hit, and 2, crash into anything.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to say everybody roll initiative. And Flounder,
Yeah.
what did you get?
152 bludgeoning damage.
152 bludgeoning damage. Let me do the goddamn math on that real fast. This is fucking crazy. God damn.
Well, you know what, Rowan? I'm glad you did that because my next thought process was like, I was just gonna see if Viva wanted to get real big and smash stuff with the enlarge spell.
Wait a minute.
Eva would have loved any option.
Can you still enlarge Viva right now?
I don't know. Can I?
Is there
Is
anything
there
You said
any-
what's
156?
bigger than huge bees? 152.
152. You sweep your tail and you just see a bunch of these soldiers in black and gold go fucking flying. A couple of them hit the wall across the room. A few of them are flattened under the weight of your tail. And there are a couple people left in this squadron who look up to you and just start firing blasters, but we'll get that later. Right now, let's get everybody's initiative. Viva, what did you get?
Would I add my Viva initiative, or would there be
T-Rex
a T-Rex
initiative.
initiative? What is initiative based off of?
That is initiative is based off of Dex, I believe, isn't it?
Okay, a 5.
5. Okay. That's 5. Hollow, what'd you get? Hollow?
Oh, 8.
8. Tomorrow?
3.
3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I got to roll for Anti-Aries, and I technically have to roll for Bram. BFM, what did you get?
I also got a 5.
Also a 5.
Oh.
High rollers tonight, my dudes.
Hello,
Anti-Aries got
down the
that.
leg.
All together.
This is incredible teamwork here. And let's see what Bram gets. Bram's is fucking crazy. Yep, that's a 22. I made Bram a little overpowered for this campaign. All right, first up is actually going to be the soldiers this time. 4 soldiers turn to you, Viva. Nope, 3 soldiers turn to you and open fire. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Does a 6 hit?
No.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. You are going to take 6 fire damage as you take a blaster shot to the leg, and it doesn't go very deep.
Oh.
You got some thick ass skin as a T-Rex. You're feeling fine. Also, how polymorph works, if you die as a T-Rex, you just go back to being Viva. So you're playing a character, you're playing Diva right now. You are Diva maining.
I love it.
Fucking Overwatch in my D&D campaign, I think not.
Thank you, DM.
You can blame Roman.
This is crazy. No, this is the first time you guys have fucked with me like this. I love it. Oh, God. Do more of this. All right. Yeah, after the soldiers, it's gonna be Bram. He's gonna try and break out, and he doesn't do it. He would. He absolutely would. You guys, any of you looking at Bram right now, watch him stand up, wobble a little bit, and then fall face first onto the deck of the shuttle he's currently on.
Oh, Bram.
Next up is going to be that is Anti-Aries. Anti-Aries looks around, realizes he doesn't have any guns or anything, and you watch him like kind of take a couple of steps back and start fiddling with a panel on the wall. Next up is going to be Hollow. Hollow, do your thing. We're gonna first off roll that dex save for me before you do anything else.
It's a 16.
A 16 is gonna do it. You can take your full action this round, and you don't run into anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna start firing at the people to kind of start clearing a path.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 shots with this fighter. You've got some pretty large cannons on this motherfucker. Roll to hit 3 times for me, like you would a blaster.
Ooh, that's a nat 1. That's great.
Oh, okay.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's an 11.
Okay, we're gonna resolve that nat 1 first because it was the first roll. Your right blaster cannon fires a shot that doesn't make it all the way through the barrel. It melts. Like you hear, you feel the whole ship rock as the cannon just kind of explodes into melted metal in front of you. The second one, however, fires a massive blast of energy, and I'm gonna need you to roll some crit damage. This is going to be a D12 plus 8 for damage.
Okay. D12.
And then you can either double it or roll it twice.
Was it 13? Is it 13? Yeah, 13. I'll double 13, 26.
Okay, yeah, you fire 26 damage into like a platoon or a squad of soldiers, and you take 2 of them out.
Nice.
They're just like a fucking mess of ash on the ground now. Anything else you would like to do with your turn? You still got movement and shit.
Yeah, I'll just kind of dash across the field.
You're gonna,
Or not
Okay.
dash, but fly across.
if you
Once they
want to
moving.
dash, that's gonna be engaging a booster. That means you are going to be flying at Mach fuck through this hangar bay. Do you want to do that?
I'll never see it coming. That's genius.
They'll never see it coming, and you won't
That's
ever
true.
see it again.
No. Yeah, no, I just want to stay moving.
We need
Okay,
at least one heroic sacrifice today, Roman.
Ah,
who's to say it won't be all of
before
you?
though.
Give me some time. We're ramping up. You guys don't gotta try to do the heroic sacrifice. I'm throwing shit at you.
Yeah, you're gonna have some cutscenes.
There's gonna be some cutscenes. There's gonna be some choices. There's gonna be some combat. Yeah, you can move the entire length and width of this hangar. You can also leave the hangar if you want. You can fly out into space. That's up to you. That I'm just giving you your options.
Leaves
So, like,
everyone behind.
Yeah, that you could. Yeah, it would be an asshole move, and I would think less of you as a person for it. But you could do that.
No,
People,
I'll
people
just
would
gonna
never recover.
Yeah, no, I'll stay in the area. It's kind of flying around like in a circle, I guess.
Okay, yeah, you're just kind of like, it's not expertly because, like I said, these controls are fucky. You are kind of like side saddling, it's just like flying sideways, like strafing, in a circle around everything going on here. All right, that is next up going to be okay. We're gonna have to resolve this real fast. Viva and BFM, roll me a flat D20 right now.
Sure.
Both of y'all.
17.
17.
Nat 1.
Okay. That's
So
good
hey,
for me.
I'm glad I used it right there.
Okay. Viva, that means you are up first.
Yeah. Between like where Brahm is and where Viva is as a T-Rex, how many groups of soldiers are there?
Well, I mean, you just kind of decimated one.
Okay.
So, there are 2 currently engaged with you.
I'm
There's another
going-
across the hangar that is moving this way.
Okay, I'll deal with the 2 engaging with me.
That is
I'm
16 people,
going
by the way.
to use a multi-attack.
Okay.
where I can do one attack with a bite and one with a tail. So I guess I will bite down at one of the groups, however we resolve this, a person in the group or whatever. I'll bite at.
I'm gonna say with a bite, roll 1. We're gonna resolve this against 3 of these soldiers, and then the
Okay.
tail's gonna be a much wider sweeping area.
Okay. Okay. So for the bite, that's a 15 to hit.
That's a 15 to hit. That's gonna hit. That's gonna do it.
Okay. So that's 4d12 plus 7.
And then multiply that by 3 for me.
Okay.
There is a gnat flying around in my room.
That's
And I thought I just caught him.
No.
And I didn't.
Oh,
Little bastard's still around here.
That is 60 piercing damage.
60 piercing damage
Yes.
to 3 of them. You kill 2 of these guys that you've picked up. The third, like, you feel some bones crunch, but he's still kicking.
Is he medium or smaller creature?
I mean, he's a humanoid, so I'd call him a medium creature.
He is grappled
Okay.
until this grapple ends. He is restrained, and I cannot make another bite, but I can still make my tail attack.
Okay. Sounds good. Do that.
And I will do that.
Schmack him.
25.
Whack 'em.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna need you. Actually, I'll do the multiplication on this one.
Okay.
Are you aiming at whoever's left from this squad, or are you aiming at whoever's closest?
I think how it would work would be like Viba bites down at the one group, like maybe at their front, and then once they like pick up, they're flinging them around in their mouth and they just swing around. So whichever group the tail swing would hit from that action.
Okay, so that's probably the group running up on you. Yeah, we'll say that works. Fuck it. It's cool. Yeah,
The 21 without multiplication.
Okay, that's your damage?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. I'll do the multiplication on this. From where I have written, they run in 2 rows. Okay, got it. Yeah, you wipe an entire squad behind you, besides one who picks himself up and starts firing.
Good for him. I respect that.
Yeah.
That'll be all.
All right. This flight deck is smeared with blood. It smells crazy in here. Y'all have never smelled dinosaur before, but it's nuts. Next up is going to be BFM 12. BFM, what are you doing?
awesome. Please remind me real fast. Fomar, have you gone yet this round?
No, I go
Are you-
last. I got
no?
a 3.
Okay, gotcha. He's gonna look at ahead of him and look back at Tamara. And do I see kind of like a clear path to Brahm?
It's definitely not clear. There is a Tyrannosaurus Rex
Okay.
in the way. A lot of bodies. And a remaining squad of soldiers firing at this T-Rex, while Hollow strafes around everybody, firing off shots from a starfighter. So I would call it the least clear, but you could make
Okay,
it.
cool. Yeah, almost like a Waymo trying to figure out how to make a left-hand turn. There's just like we see his
Just
vision
stop in
real
the middle of
fast.
traffic.
Yeah. Fun fact, that happened to me today when I was trying to go on a hike. We had to wait for like 4 minutes for this thing to decide to keep going straight. Anyway,
Incredible.
fuck Waymo. Hate those bitches. Anyway, I'm gonna like his eyes turn around to look at Tamara and says, "I'm gonna try to open up a path for you. All right, stay close." And he's going to. If anyone's ever played the hit from soft video game Armored Core, you know how the ACs move. He kind of goes into like a locked knee position, and there's like small thrusters on his back. He's moving normal speed, but it looks cool as fuck. He has a hammer in one hand, and he's almost like skating on this ground propelled by these thrusters. And he's
Incredible.
gonna try to make as straight of a path, bludgeoning anything that gets in his way. So that Tamara can get to Bram.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll to hit against a T-Rex. If you're bludgeoning
I'm
anything
not
in your
gonna.
way.
I'm absolutely not going to be hitting the T-Rex.
Okay.
Maybe not a straight path, but maybe just trying to take care of like a few like stragglers that might get in our way.
Okay. How many attacks do you have per round?
2.
2?
Yeah.
I'd say you have enough movement without dashing to get up to the 2 soldiers that are currently behind Viba.
Awesome. Yeah. I don't know if that came through because
It
of the
did.
noise reduction.
It was fantastic.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah. And possibly the last thing they hear is prepare to get clanked, and he rears back his maul and lets it fly.
Fucking
The
clanker.
first one is going to be a. Let me see. Where's my actions? Fuck. I've played this game before. That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
I'm gonna roll my second attack just to see what happens.
All right.
Please be a crit.
Same
Come on.
person or
Nat
next person?
20!
Let's go.
Incredible.
Heart of the dice!
Heart of the dice.
Fuck yeah. Okay, cool.
Both on the same person or one each?
No, on the other person.
Okay.
Unless you're cool. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, so first one. Also, the second guy, if he survives this, people are going to have advantage on attacks on him until the next turn because of my Crusher feat.
Okay.
Let me see. I
I can tell you the nat 20 guy does not.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
I mean,
so,
roll it, absolutely, but...
Ooh, that's actually really good. So that is 12 points of bludgeoning damage to the first guy.
Okay, he looks not good. He definitely looks dazed. As you crack him across the head with this.
I'm going to, using my Crusher feat, I'm going to launch him 5 feet to the left.
Okay.
Or I guess to the right, let's say, to like really like push him out of the way. And then the other guy, there's just maybe there's like a servo like at his waist so he can like rotate a few times. And there's like a little like clockwork wind up sound, and he just like lets it rip, and this other guy just explodes into a flying red mist.
Yeah, he sure does. Like there's no way that motherfucker was gonna survive that. Yeah, no, it's disgusting. Viba, you feel on your tail just a spray of blood like rain down on you.
Can I, as a free action, do that like full body shake like dogs do to get the rainwater off of them?
Yeah, absolutely you do. BFM, all of that blood is now on you. As you
I
beat with dogs.
arise, baptized in the blood of my enemies. And he turns back around to Tamara and go big robotic thumbs up and goes, I got a few for you. And that's my turn.
I'm just gonna great.
I'm helping.
Tamara, it's you.
I'm gonna fall
You all
behind it. Like, this is great. I left the med bay just to be covered in blood again. This is ridiculous. So I'm gonna go follow behind BFM 12. And is one of the guys still is still alive, right?
Yep, still alive and
Yes.
5 feet to the right of BFM.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and just for that guy, since I'm following behind BFM, I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? Let me see what this does. I'm just gonna read what this says here, because no, I'm not gonna waste that. I'm not gonna waste that. I'm gonna do the other one here. All right. I'm gonna use Fairy Fire.
Okay.
And he has
Where
to
would you like it to
do-
show up?
I'm going to. Wait, my brain stopped working. That was bad.
Me too.
It's been me all day.
No, I lied. I did not want to cast that one. Why did I want to do that? I actually was
How
going
dare
to
you
do
lie to me.
inflict wounds. Yeah, how
Inflict
dare I lie? I was
wounds.
going to do inflict. Yes.
Yeah, we can do inflict wounds. Absolutely. Read me the verbiage of inflict wounds again, please.
Make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
Okay, so you do have to walk up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to hit. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not hit, unfortunately.
Ew. It's like,
Sorry
well,
to tell
that
you.
miss. No.
I think I can tell you now that it's the last episode. These guys have a DC 14.
Ah, just by one, and I'm gonna be like, my magic, it has failed me.
Yeah.
It's like, ew,
Unfortunate.
and I'm gonna just like wipe the blood off my hand, like, ew, I wasn't wearing gloves.
Yeah, you just like walk up to this guy who has the blood of all of his friends like coated on his armor, and like touch him on the chest, and he looks down and goes, "Why?"
No, I just like slap him on the face, smack.
Incredible.
He's like, what did that do? He's like,
fuck.
oh.
Dick.
It was like, it's like, sorry, it's a performance issue. I haven't been in a fight in a while. I work in med bay.
Incredible. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, actually we're gonna roll to see if something happens.
What do you mean if something happens?
3 turns. Okay. Next up is going to be top of the initiative order. It's going to be the soldiers. Tomorrow, the one next to you is going to take a shot. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, because my armor class is 17. Yeah.
Okay, you're going to take
Oh,
9
do you?
fire
Wait,
damage.
wait, you have the +2.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you do have the plus
yeah.
2. Okay, no, it
Oh,
does
yeah.
not hit. Okay, yeah, no, this guy takes a shot at you and it just like whizzes by your head. You just like dodge out of the way a little bit. Did you dodge, or did the invisible armor coating you repel the bolt away? Who knows? And okay, his friends are gonna do something next. The squad that is in front of Viba is all gonna open fire. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you if they hit, because if I have to ask all of these, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, one of them had a nat 1. He trips and falls, and he shoots one of his friends in the knee.
Oh,
Nice.
Good job,
So that
Flounder.
is going to be 2 that aren't firing at you. One of them misses, and that leaves 5 that hit. So let's do this. Good. That is you take 35 fire damage as 40 fire damage as these guys just like open fire on you. Next up, that's turn 2. Okay. Next up is going to be Bram. Nope, that was turn 1. Next up is going to be Bram. Bram is face down in a shuttle, contemplating his life choices. And he is going to, well, let's see. You hear in a booming voice that doesn't quite sound like Bram, the word kneel come from the shuttle. And you see 2 of the guards fall to their knees and like start bowing toward the shuttle. Bram is also going to try and take some movement. Bram is able to get up.
Hi,
And
Mikuri.
then... God fucking
He's a
damn it. And
baby.
then once again, he face plants on the floor of the shuttle. He's trying. All right. Next up, that's turn 2. Next up is going to be Anti-Aries. I don't think any of you are close enough to hear anything this motherfucker is doing behind y'all. But okay, hell yeah. You see some blast doors on all sides of this hangar start closing and locking. You see like the blast shields come up as if like a crash had just happened in the hangar. Most of the entrances into the hangar are closed off now. He continues working away at the panel. Okay. And that was 3, I believe. Yep, because it was guards, Bram, Anti-Aries. Everybody roll perception for me.
Would love to. Boom. Nat 20 again.
Fuck, all right.
Yeah.
9.
Tell me what I see, Dungeon Master. Tell me what my robot eyes perceive.
You got them goddamn Kuroshis in. Like you see everything. You be scanning gonks.
Yeah. I'm getting scanned.
Yeah, all right. I guess the nat 20 is the only thing that fucking matters. Let's be real.
BFM realizes he's a character in a tabletop game for a split second.
Yeah, you see 5 windows, all showing different faces with varying image qualities, most of which have colorful lighting behind them.
Except for one.
Yeah, except for one. All of the fantasy setting is gone. You just see people in t-shirts looking into cameras with some with mics in front of them.
What manner of madness is this?
Yeah. No, what you see is on top of the shuttle that Bram is currently in, a small humanoid in black robes.
Oh.
You hear a snap hiss as 2 pale blue plasma blades are ignited underneath the sleeves of this robe. You see this person get into a stance, and
guys, it's okay. They're blue. He's with us.
Viba, you're going. Well, actually, I guess it's not a million people attacking you right now. I can ask you if it hits. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I make a quick annoying player question?
Yeah.
With a nat 20 perception, can I possibly warn Viva and give some sort of disadvantage to this attack?
I'll allow it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Viva Rex! Weird guy!
I think
That's
people
not
would
a very
spin.
good. Weird guy.
Weird
Yeah.
guy.
Viva, you turn around and you
Viva,
see.
look! A small freak!
Viva, you
Is that
see
better?
a familiar battle stance in front of you. This person looks like a rogue.
Okay.
Ruh-roh.
You are getting lunged at. Let's we're gonna give that disadvantage because you did give warning, and it's still gonna hit. I'm sorry to say. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show us the dice, Dungeon Master. Show us the dice.
There's a +8.
Fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, this rogue comes slashing at you. Where did it go? I'm missing a die. Hold on. There it is. It's gonna be 2 attacks. You are going to take 28 fire damage as the heat of 2 suns sears your flesh.
That's my
This
T-Rex sound.
rogue is now on your back. Like actively like running up your back.
Oh, monster hunter.
Damn.
Next up is going to be we left off on
I have
Anti-Aries. So next is going to be
questions.
Hollow. What's up?
If earlier I could full body
No.
shake as a free action,
No.
can I full body shake as a free action?
Not this round. You can on your turn.
Once per day action.
So it's once per day free action. This one
Mhm.
has mechanical sense to it. So no, you
Right.
can't.
It's like
I'm flying by the
like
seat
how
of my
in every
pants.
It's like how in every Studio Ghibli film, there's always that one animal that does like the shiver, but it's only once per movie. They never do it more than once.
Incredible. Yeah, next up is Hollow. Hollow,
Have I
you see
seen
all this
this?
go down. Yeah.
Yeah. How clean of a shot do I have to try to get it off Beavis back?
If you get a nat 20, you can do
Ooh.
it. Anything less is
Make it
also
fucking
going to do
happen.
damage to Viba.
Make it fucking happen. She'll be
Would it
fine.
be harder if I tried to clip him with the wing of the ship?
It's going to be a little easier, but you'd still have a pretty good chance of hitting Viba.
Ugh.
Especially because roll me a dex saving throw.
Oh.
We're going to see how well you can do any of this.
That is an 18.
That's an 18. Yeah, you you have like full control of the ship right now.
Launch my dice out of my hand.
That's how you roll.
How? What options would do the least amount of damage to Viba?
I would say clipping with the wing probably would. A giant laser cannon is pretty destructive.
Okay.
The wing's also going to do less damage to your target though. So there's the trade-off.
The intention is I'm trying to clip him to get him off.
Okay. I mean that
I'll go with the
cannon will
wing hit.
happen if you hit.
I will be very sorry about this, Viba.
It's okay, I'm a T-Rex.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to clip him with the wing.
This is
I
a
get
high
the wing.
AC
Do
and
it.
a high
Run
chance
me.
of hitting Viba.
Do
No
it.
bones.
It's real cool.
This
What
is
am
we're
I,
going to call
uh,
this a
rolling?
melee attack with a weapon.
Okay.
God damn.
That's 17.
That's a 17. Meets it, beats it. You do hit the rogue. Unfortunately, you do also hit Viba.
You'll be hearing from Viva's lawyers.
I know.
Roll me.
Like I
Not
feel like
gonna make
Viva
it out
gets
of
hit
this
in the
life.
back of the head and she just turns around like, what?
We're gonna say 2d8 plus 8.
Is Viba's lawyer just Viba?
No,
I
Viva
cannot
has a
answer that
lawyer
question.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think it's Mikuri actually. Doing that little guy
Yeah.
face we just saw.
name. Real.
21.
Sorry, he told me to
21.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Both this rogue and Viba are gonna take 21. Viba, you do not get knocked. Like you don't move really at all. You just feel this thing like slam you in the back. This rogue is going to get thrown 20 feet. And we're gonna do a little bit extra damage as she hits the ground here. That's gonna be an extra 4 bludgeoning. But she does land on her feet.
Damn.
Okay, Hollow. Anything else you can do on your turn?
Can I try to get ready to start? How far are BFM and Tamara from Brahm?
From Brahm? They're
Up
about. I'd say they've probably made it about 100 feet so far. We'll just give them that. So they got another 100 to go.
Can I try to get ready to swoop and kind of swoop and pick them up?
Yeah, you can. This isn't going to be a prepared action, but we're going to say you're like lining up to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll me sleight of hand and hold on to that until your next turn. Sound good?
Ah.
That sounds good.
Okay. Next up in initiative order is gonna be Viba. Viba, fuck him up.
Okay, there's how many still on me?
There is a total of 7 still on you.
And then there's still one more group between them and
Oh no, you fucked him up.
Oh, okay. So just 7.
There's
I'm
7
gonna do it.
total between you and
Okay,
the shuttle right
cool.
now. And then somebody with blades very similar to Bram's, who's not acting at all like Bram.
I'm gonna do another tail swing at the. How close to Viba are BFM and Tamara? Are they within tail swing range?
Yeah, they are. Yes,
All right,
yes.
I'm not
They
gonna
are
tail swing.
literally at the tip of your tail right now.
I guess I'm gonna drop this guy I'm biting and holding in my mouth.
Okay. Let's see. How tall is a T-Rex? Hold on.
Asking the real questions.
I used to know this when I worked in a natural history museum, and now I don't remember. 12 to 13 feet tall. I've been thinking this thing is far
Mine says
larger.
12 to 20.
12 to
T-Rexes?
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I feel like they're
skyscrapers.
bigger than that, right? I feel like they're at least 55 feet.
That's what I was thinking, honestly.
Making a gargantuan creature for this game. Okay. 20 feet is still nothing to scoff at.
It's not.
That's big. That's like.
That's going to be light bludgeoning damage in the terms
Like a
of
few
D&D.
mings.
So I think that's every 10 feet is an extra D4, correct? So that's going to be
A D6.
It's a D6. Good shit.
Yeah. Sorry, D20.
No, definitely not that.
Thanks for trying.
Fuck.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, he falls and breaks his neck and fucking dies.
Fuck that guy.
That's it for him, that guy.
Yeah, that guy's fucked. He's just gone. There
Nice.
was a man screaming, falling through the air, and then there was a corpse on the ground, and that's how that worked.
And tomorrow's like, I know that sound. That's the sound of a breaking neck.
Can Viva still take a bite action? Is opening my mouth and dropping a guy an action?
No, I'd say that's preparing for an action.
Okay.
I'll give you this.
I'm gonna bite down at a group of the soldiers then.
Okay, you can only grab 3
Some
of
of the
them.
7. I'll grab 3 if I can.
Roll to hit. We're gonna count that for all 3.
A 28.
So, yeah, that's gonna do it. Yeah, roll damage, and I think this time instead of doing some fucking math, we're just gonna apply the same damage to all 3.
Okay. There's 4d12, which is 36 plus 7, which is 43.
Yeah, you kill all 3 of them.
Fuck those
Hell yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Don't be on the Empire side.
Yeah. No, for real. I just made my fascists a little weaker for this round because I think it's fun if they all get crunched.
And Viba is crunching. Please let that be known. I feel like Viba as a T-Rex would probably eat these people.
You are eating them?
I think so.
Ooh.
I feel like Viba would.
But when you unpolymorph, where's it go?
That's a good question.
Roll me, because they are wearing armor, roll me a con
I'm at least
save real fast.
crunching.
This could be really good for you, or it could be really bad for you.
She eats it and then she comes out with braces.
17.
17 is real fucking good. You chow down on these dudes, and I want you to gain... Nope, that's the wrong die. There we go. Max 12 hit points.
Oh.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You're feeling invigorated.
I've done it.
You've eaten
Yeah.
meat. You're good to go.
I'm gonna start like walking in the path towards Brahm to kind of push way for the others.
Okay, there are 4 dudes left, and they're gonna dive out of the way of you walking at them. One of them does it. Another one does it. Third one got a nat 20, so I'm gonna let him get an attack on you as well. He takes like a
Yeah.
diving shot, and does 22 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna take 6 points of fire damage.
I can take that.
Yeah, he falls on his back. He is prone, but he is very clear of you walking. You're walking just toward the shuttle.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do before your
Nope,
turn
that's
ends?
it.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up, BFM 12. What are you doing?
Awesome. How far away are we from Bram?
You and Tamara are about 100 feet away. Viba is much
Fuck, dude.
closer.
Okay. What do I'm gonna just I guess I'm going to dash.
Okay.
Gets into like a little bit of a lower squat. And because our turns are next to each other, could we potentially do something at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. I look at Tamara and I say, "Hop on," and I get ready to dash while carrying her.
Okay, so you're gonna hold an action for tomorrow's turn?
Yes, if that's all right.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything else you would like to do before you hold that action?
No, I think I'm just try to get us as close to the ship as possible this round, so I can get us an additional 60 feet this turn with this dash.
Okay, sounds good. In that case, tomorrow it's your turn.
So how many people do we have left? Are we still getting our path blocked?
There are 4 soldiers left. There are a few pilots and other ships that are now taking off. And there is this rogue in a black robe with what look like sunblades coming at you.
Okay. Can I turn towards the rogue with the sun blades? And I want to do a laser pistol shot to see if I can hit them.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Um,
It's a dex weapon.
roll to hit. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 is gonna hit. Yeah.
Woo!
Roll damage.
14.
14, sizable. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you fire off a shot and you watch it like plow into this person's shoulder. You see like a little bit of flame starting to kick up from the robe. Anything else you would like to do besides hop on BFM if that's what you're doing?
I thought I was already on him. I was gonna say I locked my legs around him and was like, "Let's go."
Okay, that's gonna be your turn then. And at the end of your turn, I need everybody to roll perception for me, and also go enjoy your bio break. Chat, we will be right back in about 5-ish
17.
minutes. Tell me after the bio break. Don't spoil shit.
Just kidding. It was something else.
Whoa! Cliffhanger. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Go take a piss, get your water, do
Da-da-da.
whatever you need to do, and I will see you here once again in 5 minutes. Be right back, chat. Chat piss time is over. We game.
No more piss.
No more piss. Piss illegal.
Pinch those urethras. Let's get back to D&D.
And then drink cranberry juice after.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Don't say that. I'll drink a whole bottle of cranberry juice. Don't say that, because I just like cranberry juice.
Yeah, I've got
She'll
cranberry juice
fucking
right
do it.
here.
Thank you. I'm just so
seen
glad that not on the hate train of cranberry juice. Thank you.
Not cranberry
I
juice.
love
is
cranberry
delicious.
juice.
Anyway, D&D.
So-
Who was next? What were we doing? Perception check.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Yes,
even roll for that.
perception check. What did everybody
16.
get?
Mine was a 10.
17.
17's best so far.
13.
Okay, 17 it is.
This robot got scanners.
BFM, before anybody else, you see a bunch of fighters and warships come out of FTL Jump. You see, like, in flashes of pseudo motion, just a ton of ships appearing in the void of space. And with that 17, you notice that they're flying coalition colors, and they all open fire on the space station.
Oh, god damn it.
I
I mean, great, but also, like, we're still here. Guys, our friends are here, and they're shooting at us. I yell as loud as I can.
Oh.
It's like, oh,
Viva roars.
it's just a deafening T-Rex roar. Like,
Yeah.
like I just Viva does RAR XD.
Viva,
Oh.
Rar ooh ooh nuzzle.
Viva, are you just going
Chomp.
full animal instincts, or are you just like?
Yeah, I feel like Viva already has such low intelligence, and then now I figured since I lost like my stuff that buffed up my initiative, that I just kind of lost my Viva stuff. So I'm full T-Rex. Viva,
Okay.
it says terrorizes all other creatures.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. I'm gonna need you at the beginning of your turn from now on to roll me a flat d20. We're doing luck checks, and we're gonna see how
Yep.
this goes. Okay. As this space station starts to shake, I need everybody who's not flying currently to make a dex save for me. Viva, you can do so with advantage because you're fucking massive.
Cool.
That's an 11.
Okay.
16.
You're flying, aren't you?
No, I was on
Oh, you were
BFM.
on BFM. Okay, gotcha. And then BFM, what'd you get?
I got an 11.
You got an 11. BFM,
Hi.
hold on. I realized I didn't fully
Scared for you.
flush this
I,
out real
you
fast.
know, playing with Matt, you have to be in a kind of a constant state of terror. So I'm just kind
Yeah.
of, you gotta just kind of numb yourself to it, you know? Think happy thoughts. I'm trying to think of like all the fun I've had with BFM, you know, not thinking about how he's about to one-shot my 90 HP character with a
Don't
deck
say that.
save.
This is to see if you trip or not. You don't. It's not that dramatic. And you do.
I was
Yeah, you're
thinking
gonna
of a
fall
trip,
face
though.
first. You are prone.
Oh, fuck.
Tomorrow,
I was
because
doing
you have
60
wings,
feet.
you can choose whether you go down with the robot or if you hover.
I'm gonna hover and be like, oh.
Okay. Yeah. BFM, you face plant on the deck. You slip in
Yeah,
some
there's
blood.
I think it's cool. Armored Core 6, like skirting, like his strafing maneuver, was not made for floors this slick, and yeah, he like there's like a disembodied leg from Viva's rampage that he just like trips over and just goes skidding for the remainder of the 60 feet.
Incredible. That's amazing. Yeah, okay. You guys are on a timer now. You either got to get the fuck out of here or something happens. I'm not going to tell you what that something is. But this just
down.
started
Isn't
a
we
countdown.
die?
It could
Isn't
be
we
you
fucking
die,
die,
or it
Matt?
could be maybe something potentially worse. You never know. Or it could be better for you. I'm not gonna
I mean, we
fucking
have
tell
it.
you.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna say that out loud.
Wow, I thought you were a cool DM. I thought
I
you were all
am.
about player collaboration.
And I want this to happen to you, not with you. So, you guys, we're gonna start at the top of initiative. It's gonna be these soldiers.
Very
I'm gonna say, these soldiers have just watched an entire battalion get fucking shredded by one creature. And I'm gonna say they fucking scurry off. Like they run toward the direction of this rogue. The rogue, as one of them runs by, reaches out a hand, grabs him by the shoulder, and pulls him in and stabs him through the gut and drops him. And starts yelling about like traitors and shit. You're far away. You can't really hear it that well.
You see it happens like me. I look at them. I'm like, plot twist.
Yeah.
He's trying to monologue over the din of a rampage.
Yeah, but pretty much. So what
Well,
is
we
happening
can't-
here? There is a ship currently flying in this hangar. So there's a ton of engine noise. There's a T-Rex roaring, and there are klaxon alarms.
And then
So,
people
like-
are like running around screaming and yelling on top
Screaming,
of that.
yelling. There's blaster fire. There's cannon fire from this ship that's flying around currently. Nobody can hear shit.
Meanwhile, he's like pointing his like sabers and like gesturing and I love
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, all right. So that's the soldiers done. Bram's gonna take his turn now. And try to stand back up. And he does. Of course he fucking stands back up. And he's gonna shout, is that thing on our side? If he could, he would gesture to Biba, but he can't, so
We look at we're like, what?
is that thing on our side?
He was probably still roaring.
Pretty good perception check. A very muffled, yeah, that's on our side from the ground.
Good enough for me. Well, he doesn't thumbs up because he's fucking bound. Yeah. Okay. Bram sees everybody just kind of get cleared and is just gonna stand here and be like, yeah, fucking undo my shackles, please help. So he's just chilling. Actually, what he's doing is holding an action. But you don't even
I was
know
gonna say
it.
prisoner princess over here.
Yeah, exactly. Next up
I'll
is
just
going
hang
to be Anti-Aries. He's still fiddling with a panel. Let's see if he is Not one. You if you are looking behind you guys, see like a shower of sparks engulf
Oh, no.
Anti-Aries. And he goes, "Ah, fuck!" And he
trying to fix
fails
his ship?
he's trying to hotwire shit to help you guys. That's gonna be his whole turn, unfortunately.
I'm gonna yell at Antiaris, don't touch the red wire!
It's all red wires.
The lighter
Don't touch
red!
any of them.
You hear Bram from the shuttle go, Anti-Aries is colorblind.
I was gonna say, he might be colorblind!
Yeah, next up is gonna be Hollow. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I forgot to add this to initiative. This is when she came in. So we're gonna say
It's a she.
She.
Oh.
You guys see this rogue running towards you as her robe lights on fire, and she kind of like twists out of the robe, and you see her just fully disappear, just fully invisible, or teleported, or something. She's just there 1 second and gone the next. Let's see, who would be...
I mean, we're all kind of close and huddled together, with the
Yeah.
exception of Hollow and I think Anti-Aries.
Mhm.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta make sure I got this right. Everybody roll a con save.
I would be
Except
happy
for
to. Matt, can I just because we've been friends for so long, can I roll that again?
Are you holding on to any inspiration?
I'm inspired by our friendship.
Friendship is magic.
That's
I will
a
not be
nat one.
manipulated. That's a nat one. Incredible. Yeah, we'll resolve that in a sec. Anybody else?
Yay.
17.
17 is pretty
22.
good. 22. Okay. BFM, you're the only one who takes this attack. I'm sorry to say.
That's okay. I'm on the ground too, so it has advantage.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That's okay. I got 93 health, man. Bring it on. Come on.
All right. Hold on.
What you fucking got? Nothing. You can't take out my guy, my big robot, my big scary death robot.
You hear the cracking of glass as reality
Oh.
just like forms a crack in front of you. And you are going to take 26 of what damage is this? Hold on. We're gonna say for the purpose of this, you're gonna take 26 force damage as an explosion cracks in
Whoa.
front of you.
Legally
Get shattered,
26,
idiot.
you say? Oh no. I'm a construct as well. Does that mean I take double damage?
Oh,
I don't want to be that guy, but I mean, let's do some cool shit here.
Hold on.
I am made out of metal and pieced together metal.
Yeah.
So 52.
Well, hold on.
Or are you re-rolling some dice there?
Yeah. No, it is going to be double damage. So that is going to be 52 damage. I
Fuck
wouldn't
yeah.
have called that. You did that to yourself. Good job. Thanks for keeping yourself honest, I guess.
I want you to know I'm doing this to set up Time of Blood Season 2 better, so that Skronk can really fuck up some robots with his shatter. So
That's
that
fair.
is cool. I
That's
am
canon
bloodied.
now. And
I'm
also
down
part
to
of how the
40
game works.
Yep, I'm down to 42 health from
Fuck.
92. 94, my bad.
From 94.
4. Yeah, so you did over half my health right there.
That's going to cause another thing to happen. Hold on.
Oh, lovely. Another one.
Another one. I didn't think we were going to hit that this campaign or this mini campaign. I thought this was going to be a season 2 thing. But we're gonna do it
teach you this
right
lesson,
now.
old man.
I'm sorry, I opened my Hey guys, I'm sorry I opened my big fucking mouth. It's been fucking real. I'll see you later.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Matt, I would love nothing more than to roll you a Constitution saving throw. With my +7, how could I fail? God damn it! That's a 13.
13's not gonna do it, unfortunately.
Oh really?
BFM
really,
12 goes into shock for the rest of this round. So when it does hit your turn, you will not be able to do anything. I'm sorry to say.
Oh, that's great. That's super cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Can we say the first shot, like the shatter, it literally rips off his like external shell. Like
yeah, absolutely.
All of like the pauldrons and all the rusty bits that have been like welded onto him, all the weak bits like fly off, and you can see the kind of a C-3PO episode 1 kind of like
just like a bunch of wires and rods
like
going
wires
everywhere.
and whatnot. Yeah, he's much smaller on the inside, and then you said shocked. Just arcs of electricity coming off of him.
Yeah,
Just
you well and truly did get shattered. Like this whole thing has shattered both you mentally and you physically. We'll see you again next round.
Cool.
This is the introduction.
Oh,
okay, bye.
Yeah, just text me when it's my turn.
This is our introduction to System Shocks. Now, for Time of Blood Season 2, there's going to be a table for System Shocks that I have personally created. As the actual system in 5e works, it's what just happened here. However, I'm going to create more choices for what's going to happen that I'm going to have you guys roll for when we do it in Season 2. Yippee. So that's fun.
I love that. I love that statement of there's a table for these things,
There's a
but
table.
today I just chose the one I wanted.
Yeah, well, there's no, it's not the one I wanted. It's the one that's 5e. 5e says is going to happen. The one I want is you shit yourself, which takes your movement down to half and makes you stinky.
That's great. Disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's gonna be. Oh, actually, hold on. I gotta roll one more thing for our rogue here. Okay. Good. Next up is going to be Hollow. Hollow, do your thing. This rogue just fucking disappeared, and you watched BFM explode.
Can I try to scoop him up with the ship?
Roll
Hit me
sleight of
with your ship.
hand with disadvantage.
Would
Fucking
this be
hit
an
me with your
action
ship.
Also?
Just kill me.
Now, I want you to know this ship has a cockpit that you like lower
Nice.
yourself down into. There is no like loading ramp. There is no entryway other than just lowering yourself into this cockpit. The only way you could scoop BFM up is by hooking him into one of like these boxy wings perfectly. Like you got to scrape him off this thing. So you got to get the ship as low to the ground as possible and scrape it along the floor without crashing.
Come on,
Sleight
you're
of
an ace
hand, you
pilot. You
said?
got this.
Roll sleight of hand with disadvantage.
You fucking got this, Roman. Come on. Heart of the dice.
23.
Full on you.
That's my lowest
23.
roll.
Yeah, 23 will do it. Yeah, you scoop up BFM and pick him up. If you fly too fast, BFM's gonna fall off. It's not very sturdy. And there's BFM is shocked, so this robot's not grabbing onto anything. It's just kind of hanging onto your wing by just pure chance.
Can we say that there's a moment of like after his external shell gets like exploded off and he's he's essentially restarting, there's like a diagnostics program that's going on, and like the small amount of consciousness that he has is like saying like, you know what, we're alive, internal systems are repairing, as long as we stay right here everything should be a-okay. And then that's when he gets picked up by this fucking ship.
Yeah, it basically what it does is it hits you in like the back of the knees and you just like fall back onto it.
Perfect.
All right, Hollow, is there anything else you would like to do? Everything you're going to do now is with disadvantage so you don't lose BFM.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Was that considered my action?
If that was an action, yeah.
Can I have the DM? Can I get a DM lawyer ruling on polymorph and dispelling it?
Sure. Hold on. Let me look at polymorph real fast. Let's see. Because it dispels after a certain amount of time, correct?
1 hour.
Is it... Oh, it's concentration. Yeah, you can break concentration if you want to.
Yeah, can I just zone out for a second?
Yeah, you zone out for a second and you immediately crash and die.
What a trade-off.
1 second, that's all it takes.
One
in
sec.
a starship that goes at Mach fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like when you like start to go off the road a little bit and you go, oh, and you wake yourself back up.
Yeah, but you're on a cliff.
So I go, huh.
You
And I curve and don't hit into the ship.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you do that. Viva, you're not a T-Rex anymore. We're gonna say, for comedy's sake, you in midair turn back into Viva and then just fall onto a pile of corpses, which break your fall. You taste
How's that
blood
for
in your
Viva?
mouth, and it's not yours.
I feel like that's all Viva does.
Incredible.
That's it for me.
Okay. Next up is going to be a legendary action.
Mm.
Tamara, make a deck save for me.
Oh, good lord. Deck save. I got a 6.
Not great. Okay, yeah, no, Tamara, you are going to take 15 ice damage, cold damage, as you're currently flying, right?
Yes.
Yeah, your wings freeze. You fall out of the air.
Like I fall, hit the ground. Like what
Yeah,
the
you fall, hit the ground. How high up were you? Would you say?
I don't think I was that high. It was just to stop myself from not falling with BFM.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you fall to the ground. You have no flying movement for the next 2 turns.
It's like, what happened to my wings? Is this what it has to feel like to be normal?
To be normal, to be a walker.
That's it. It's like
dirty,
thinking back
dirty
to a holiday
walkers.
meat bag. I feel like a normal meat bag.
Incredible.
It's not that bad.
Next
Like
up,
you just turned into a T-Rex, Viva.
next up is you, Viva.
That lady's invisible.
You can't see her currently. Maybe if you made some rolls, you might be able to.
Yeah, can I take a little peek-see?
Yeah, we'll
And
call
look
this a free
around?
action. Roll perception or investigation.
22.
Okay, for which one?
Perception.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see, like she's definitely invisible. You see, like as soon as she dropped her robes, you saw like a little blur move away. And every once in a while, you can still see that blur as she does take movements. It's not very accurate, but you think you can predict where she might be next.
Now Viva's gonna manifest a little pebble in their hand, and they're just gonna and throw it where they think she is. And I'm gonna throw a psychic blade.
We're gonna roll a psychic blade without advantage or disadvantage.
Okay. Ooh, that is a 16 plus 7. God help me, math. Was that a 23?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh shit. 23 does hit. Roll that damage.
Wow. Wow, that's a 4.
That's a 4. A 4 is enough. Yeah, you hear like a yelp as this like blur is moving onto the shuttle. And you see a goblin woman stumbles and trips a little bit as she breaks out of her invisibility, losing concentration, and begins running up the ramp onto the shuttle toward Bram with both blades ignited. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, how far away am I from them?
I'd say you are between 50 and 40 feet, so 45-ish feet, we'll say.
Okay. I have 40 feet movement. I also can still throw a second psychic blade.
Mm.
Do psychic blades have any interaction with physical objects?
I would assume so. I think they just act like daggers.
Okay.
They just disappear after hitting.
Okay. Good to know.
I would like to move the 40 feet in that direction.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
Maybe. Hold on. I'm so sorry. How close to Bram is she?
Right now, within 15 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a second psychic blade at her and move like 20 feet forward.
Okay.
That's a 23 again.
That's gonna hit. Yeah, roll damage.
Number of the day.
Right? That's 5.
That's 5.
Yes.
I mean, not bad. Yeah, you watch it make contact with this goblin woman again. And
that
she
sneak attack damage.
she slows down, but she doesn't stop. Anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Next up is going to be BFM. BFM, you are in shock.
I can't do anything right now, can I?
Let's see. I'm gonna see if there is anything at all you can do.
Can I potentially use my second wind feature to regain a little bit of health as my systems are restoring themselves?
Yes. Well, I guess since we're using the 5e,
It is a bonus action, apparently, so I don't know if that would work right now. I can do it on my next turn as well.
I'm on the fence because I did give you the 5e effect of being in shock.
Right.
Kind of.
Kind
There's extra
of.
rules to
Okay. Little wiggle room.
However,
Couple loopholes.
the Time of Blood version is a little bit more brutal.
Oh, okay. Is this the Matt, real fast? Is this the Time of Blood version that hasn't been posted anywhere that you wrote? That's somewhere in a notebook that you have?
Yeah. Yes.
So
this entire
potentially-
campaign, you mean? This whole campaign you've been playing?
But is it, yes, but potentially this is something that no one else can like rule check that you
Yeah.
have full creative control over.
Correct.
Cool. So I get a bonus action, right?
No. So if we're going with my rules, that's fucked you up for a couple of turns. If we're going with
Okay, that's
5e
fine.
rules, which I think I have to go with this time because I did say it was going to be 5e rules. While in
Very
shock, a
honorable of you.
creature has disadvantage on attack rolls, saving throws, and
Sure.
ability checks, and any
Sure.
forms of speed it possesses are halved.
Okay.
Creatures which do not have a functioning metabolism or cannot feel pain like undead or constructs are immune to system shock. So I have already said that you have been system shocked. So
right.
we're going
which,
to keep
I
the
mean, that
system
would make
shock.
sense for that. Yes, absolutely.
But because we didn't roll on my table, and because I did tell you it was going to be the 5e version, you can still do stuff. Everything with disadvantage, movement halved.
Okay, cool. This feels like a very like strong Judge Judy I won the case moment where it's like
Yeah, a little bit.
a little bit. It's like you're not getting everything you wanted, but god damn it, you're not losing. Cool. I am locked onto this fighter right now, correct?
Yeah. Well, no, not really. You're just kind of
not
lying
anymore?
on your back on the wing of this fighter. If it moves
Okay.
any faster than it is right now, you're flying off of it. So
Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to you see everybody. If anybody could see it, they would see like little tiny welding like arms like coming out like soldering like wires and whatnot as I use my second wind. So I'm going to heal up for 12 hit points.
okay.
With that, bringing me up to 54. No longer bloodied. And we'll just say like that's just kind of continuing to happen for a while, just for flavor. I am going to look at this Sith adjacent goblin woman if robots could sigh, it would. And I'm going to take a very shoddy aim at it with my pulse rifle that I have.
Okay. Yeah. Roll to hit with disadvantage.
Dexterity with disadvantage, so that's a -1 to hit. Let's see what the first one is. Come on, natty 20, baby. Oh, that's a 6. Can we get lower than
Incredible.
that? We can. No, 6 is the lowest, actually.
Okay. Yeah. With a 6,
So
you fire off a couple shots with your pulse rifle, and they just kind of like slam into the shuttle and into the deck itself.
you know what? I forgot I have 2 attacks per turn. Let me try
Okay.
again.
Yeah. Go for it.
Nope, that's a 9. And another 6.
Yeah. The
So
same thing.
6. Yep, cool. Well, I did my best.
Girl, is there anything else
And
you'd like to do?
I passed my turn.
Okay.
All my mana is tapped. Please continue on with the game.
All my mana's tapped.
I get to play Magic in a few days. I'm so excited.
I'm so happy for you. I
Well,
tried to
just
play
gotta-
Magic today and it didn't work. So,
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw
no.
that.
oops.
Oopsie.
Yeah. Next up is going to be Viba.
Me. I think I just went, didn't I?
Did you? Oh, you did just
Right
go.
before
Yep,
BFM.
yep,
Yeah.
BFM. Sorry, my bad. There's 2 5s next to each other. Tomorrow.
Like make a 6 and
number 1.
how far away from Bram again? I was trying to keep track of that.
What did we say the BFM was? You were about 60 feet? I think it was.
That's where
So-
it was initially, and then I got picked up. I think, right?
Yeah, so tomorrow you're about 60 feet from Bram.
Okay, can I go ahead and make the move? And she's the goblin person's going on to the ship with Bram, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to be a little stinker, and since this has a capability of reaching 30 feet, which they are, I want to cast Guardian of Faith in front of
Okay.
Bram.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Read me the verbiage regarding your faith.
So, sorry. A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an occupied space of your choice that you can see within range.
Okay.
The guardian occupies that space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and the shield emblazoned with the symbol of your deity. Any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian from the first time on a turn must succeed a dexterity saving throw. If they miss it, they take 20 radiant damage. Wait, hold on. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one, so 10. I didn't just say 10.
Okay.
And the guardian vanishes when it has dealt a total of 60 damage.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're putting this right in front of this rogue. I'm gonna say she's gonna have to roll that dex save right now. And that is a 16. Is that gonna do it?
Yeah, it's a 14.
Okay, so she takes 10 damage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna mark that down. Cool. Yeah, is there anything else you would like to do?
I don't. Yep, there is nothing else I can do except yell at her like, "Suck on your bitch!"
Okay. If the guardian, just as a general question, if the guardian moves out of your range, does it disappear?
It does not say actually on here.
Okay,
I think it just stays there.
gotcha. Good to know. Okay. So that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Everybody make a dex saving throw, except for Hollow and BFM. And then BFM, I need you
13.
to make a perception check for me.
I
13?
would love to.
Okay. I'm not going to give you disadvantage on this one because it's built into you, but
Oh, cool. 22.
22. Okay, beautiful. That's 13. What did Viva get? 14. Okay. Let's see. Viva, you are you wobble a little bit, but you don't fall. Tamara, unfortunately, you do, and you are going to take 2 bludgeoning as you face plant on the ground.
It's like, this would happen if I could fly.
You BFM, you hear over the constant comm chatter that is going on in your head.
Okay.
Prepping for graph jump. We need to get to a different system now.
As loud as his repairing speakers will let him, he lets out a very staticky, we're going to grab jump. We need to go now.
Okay. Next up in initiative order is going to be Bram. Bram sees this rogue coming at him and like just kind of stands there because he's bound both hands and feet. And the spirit
that
guardian just like appears in front of him and he goes, "Whoa!" And you see this rogue like dodge out of the way of the spirit guardian's attack as she's like heading up this ramp, and he's gonna hold his action one more time. Next up is going to be Anti-Aries, who, if you are close enough, you hear say, "Fuck it," and he starts running towards the group. That's going to be about all he does. He's taking a dash action. He's getting pretty close to you, but is still behind you guys. Next up is going to be the Rogue, who like does like a sidestep around this Spirit Guardian who misses. And you see Bram uses his held action and goes in for a headbutt. Let's see. And it fucking hits. This rogue jumps up both of these moon blades is what they are. I don't think there's going to be a lore time to tell y'all. Both of these moon blades primed and ready, and Bram just like with the full force of his 6-foot frame just fucking slams down on her head. And she's going to take damage. And let's see. Yeah, this you see this rogue like stumble back, dizzy. That's gonna be the rogue's turn. Next up is going to be Hollow. Hollow, what are you doing?
So Bram is free, right? Can Bram like fully move or no?
No, he's not free. He's still bound. He just figured out he can headbutt.
I'll provide. Yeah, I'll try to shoot at the rogue for now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the rogue is in the shuttle with Bram. So if you shoot into the shuttle, you're gonna hit them both.
Okay. Who's the furthest from combat right now?
The furthest person? Oh yeah, Anti-Aries is furthest from the current combat.
Can I go to pick him up?
Yeah, roll sleight of hand. Well, first, as we've been doing, roll a dex save for me.
Oh, that's an 11.
Okay, you're gonna be rolling that sleight of hand with disadvantage. This is gonna be easier than picking up BFM
13.
because there's not things around him. 13 is not gonna do it. You crack Anti-Aries in the head, just like kind of flying slow right next to him. He drops to the ground and takes 5 bludgeoning.
Sorry about that. As I
fucking watch where you're going.
I'm sorry. Turn his comms off for a second.
All right. Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Next up is going to be Biba.
Is the rogue within 5 feet of Brahm now?
Yes.
Okay, so now I can use my sneak attack damage,
Fuck yeah, you can.
which is very exciting for me. I think Viva is just going to run and jump towards the rogue. In one hand, a kind of glittery blade appears, almost transparent, and then in the other hand is the crusty fork. And Viva is going to stab down first with the blade and then with the fork.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll for both.
So for the first one, I rolled 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But I would like to use my Psychic Blade Homing Strikes ability. Well, first, does that miss a 13?
The 13 does miss.
Okay, so then I'd like to use my Psychic Blade Honing Strikes ability, where if I miss, I can roll a 1d8, add the number rolled to the attack roll.
Okay. Roll that d8.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does fucking hit. Roll that damage.
Okay. Okay, so that is 6, and then my sneak attack damage is an extra 5d6. To 28 for
Solid.
the first one.
Very solid. Yeah, you there's a distinct cry of pain as it impacts on this goblin.
And then the crusty fork attack is a 22.
That's gonna hit.
For 4 damage. However,
4
I did
damage
remember
with a
there
con
being
save.
Yes.
She got a nat 20 on the con save.
Oh, fuck her. Fuck her. That's
Oh,
all
God.
I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna
That's my-
fuck her. No, all right, is that the end of your turn? You got anything else?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Nope, that's all.
BFM 12, you've been begging for a helping hand all game. I'm gonna end your system shock because you healed last turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not because they're gonna give me a robot aneurysm.
No, not yet.
Let
Maybe.
me ease your pain, my child.
Yeah. Exactly. Just
Okay.
fucking off. No, you
Awesome.
are you're good to go. You are wobbling on this wing.
How far away am I from the goblin and Viva?
That keeps changing because Hollow is a starfighter, so this thing's kind
Cool.
of moving quickly in a circle around this. So you are in a constant cycle of being very close and can like see in to the shuttle and see all the action, and being absolutely useless flying around the front side.
Cool. Matt, what was your cactus folk character? Was it Beryl?
Fallow.
Fallow.
He was a barrel
Fallow.
cactus though.
He was a barrel cactus. Yes, I would like to try to pull a fallow here,
Okay.
and jump from the wing, and try to cascade down, hammer first upon this enemy.
While I love that, this enemy is on the shuttle in the personnel
Oh,
bay.
inside.
Inside.
My apologies. Okay. Cool.
But you
In
can
that case-
absolutely slam down on the shuttle and see what happens.
I got to get down somehow. Yeah, and I think Roman's kind of, I think Hall's kind of doing his thing. Yes, Tofar.
So wait, bay doors open on the front, right?
Well, bay doors are in the back. Think how like a bus has that back door. This is kind of that. So there are like ramps on the sides that allow people to get up, but those are shut right now. So there's only the ramp in the back that is allowing people on. The front of the ship is facing out towards space.
Okay, gotcha. And inside is where all the action's happening.
Yep.
My apologies. I thought it was like outside the doors. That's on me. Okay, cool.
I hate
Yeah,
that I
you
had
know
to
what?
do that because I love the rule of
No.
cool.
No worries. I am going to try to touch down as close to that spot as possible. So
Okay.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna try to jump like near the ramp and see
Okay.
if I can then use the rest of my movement to move in and attack.
Absolutely. It's not going to take much of your movement to jump.
That's
However,
fair.
we'll see if your legs break.
Yeah.
So I need you to make a dex save as you jump down onto this ramp.
Can I make an argument?
You can
For,
make an argument, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Free speech jail hat is lifted. If I am willing to take, I'm going to be taking damage from this. But if I'm willing to try to just not like nimbly jump out, but just try to exert my physical presence on the ground, try to just stiffen this blow. Could I potentially roll a Constitution? I'm willing to take some extra damage.
Roll Constitution. So no, you're not.
I'm not trying to
land
avoid. I'm
the
not trying to
jump.
like do this nimbly. I am just tanking this fall. I'm willing to take extra damage if you give me the opportunity to use Constitution to negate it.
Where exactly are you trying to land?
I'm trying to land like right next to the ramp, so I can
Okay.
then move up and inside.
So what you're trying to do is damage to the floor next to the shuttle, so that you take more damage.
Yes. Does that make sense? Or is the
Not
dex
really.
save? Sorry. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, as opposed to trying to like nimbly jump out,
Yeah.
I'm just going to tank the hit.
So,
I'm
but
not
if you're
going to attempt to
landing
like roll
next to the shuttle, it's not going to do you any good. It's just going to do more
Okay.
damage to you. If you're
Right.
landing like on the shuttle or anything, you might do damage to the shuttle.
I don't want to do damage to the shuttle though, because that might be one of our escapes. So,
I would recommend not doing the con thing, but we can do it if you just want to take more damage for funsies.
I'll just take more damage.
Okay,
That way
yeah,
I'm a
all
little
right.
bit closer to where I need to be.
Roll me a con save.
I would love to. With my +7, that is a nat 20, 27.
You got a nat 20 on that shit?
I got a nat 20.
Fuck it.
Fucking
You
dope.
like crater into this fucking floor and you take no damage. Like
Thank you, Dungeon Daddy.
yeah. I mean, I can't do anything against that nat 20. The dice have spoken.
Check your DMs later.
I will not. Yeah, you land it. Not
Cool.
gracefully, but as like fucking superhero landing. Like you're in a crater in this metal floor now.
Awesome. Thank you for letting me do that.
Yeah, why not?
Do I see the fight happening inside?
You do, yeah.
Beautiful. I'm gonna just run up and take a wild swing on this rogue.
Okay, roll to hit.
I would love to. Barging through the open door, you guys see the sturdy frame of a BFM 12. That is that's another nat 20. I swear to God.
Okay, yeah, roll that crit damage.
So I'm just gonna take 2 attacks on this guy real fast, and then the other one is a 15.
15 will do it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that is going to be. I'm gonna get.
Yes,
we're
Roman.
gonna just roll some dice with a
Question.
dice roller.
Uh-huh.
I remember a while ago, we had like these super moves, and you said they could be earned via 2 nat 20s in a row.
That's true. I did say that.
Does that still apply here?
It does.
What does that mean?
You just got 2 nat 20s in a row.
Right, but what I
Um,
hear the bells going off. I see the confetti, but I mean, what does it mean?
What did I
This
win?
I said the secret word.
this attack is an ultimate. I want you to treat it as a crit, but roll 4 times the damage.
Oh,
And tell me what it looks like.
Okay. Well, so 4 times. Humana. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. So, fuck me. Let me write this down. I'm gonna roll another. That'll be 8d6. So that's 6 right there, plus another 2d6. So that's 10d6. I need to roll 4 more d6 with these 2 attacks. 4d6. Beautiful. 17 plus 24 is 41 plus 8. 49 points of bludgeoning damage comes at her. As I run up, and I think there's like the headbutt, and maybe there's like a moment of like, her kind of dazed and like, getting ready to do like her next attack, kind of grinning and bearing through it. And then there's just a full, it's like squashing a rat.
Yeah, it kind of is. Because you do fucking kill her. Yeah, you just like wind up this hammer. There's like a fucking rocket burst, and then just a splat as these 2 moon blades go scattering across the floor of this shuttle. You guys are out of combat, but
And Viva grabs
unfortunately,
those blades.
okay, yeah, you go grab those
No.
blades. BFM, all chatter cuts on the comms except for one
no.
announcement. Initiating grav jump. You guys all need to make me a dex saving throw, including those of you who are flying, especially for whoever is flying. Hollow. Make your dex save with disadvantage.
Oh. That's a 10.
Okay. Everybody else?
I got a 16.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Everybody who got above a 10, you wobble on your feet, but you've been through an FTL jump before. There's like that initial like jolt, as you see a flash of pseudo motion outside in space. You see star lines, as the like space just seems to stretch in front of you, and then just a void, as you move through the void of space at speeds faster than light, so light can't even reach you. Hollow. The ship you are in hits the back wall of the hangar. I'm gonna need you to make a con save for me.
Oh. Yeah. It's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20. The ship is totaled, unfortunately. The ship hits the back wall. You hear the engines just stop running, and the whole starfighter just drops to the deck. However, you are okay. The safety systems in this thing are pretty fucking good. So you are just sitting in this cockpit of a useless starfighter as this space station travels basically through another dimension to another point in space.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out.
Okay.
No, I think you already got yourself out by totaling it.
Yeah, you get
No,
out.
I'm
You can
still-
come up
I'm
from like the
still in there.
debris.
You guys, I'd ask what you do, and I'm going to ask what you do. I'm going to tell you everything's pretty limited. Antares has cut off the hangar deck from everything else in this space station. Nobody can get in. You guys can't get out. You are in the middle of a grav jump, which means taking off from the hangar is ill-advised at best and a suicide mission at worst, in which death is guaranteed.
Guys, we've been rolling a lot in nat 20s. I got a good feeling about that move.
You can try it. You won't see the end of this mini campaign, but you can try it. And you guys for the next few minutes at least are in a grav jump. Well, what do you guys want to do?
Viva's like doing tricks with the moon blades now that they have them.
Roll sleight of hand.
Yeah, I will do that. That is a 13.
That's 13. You just narrowly avoid cutting yourself a few times, but you're still flipping them around. And by
Kinda
cutting, I
lost
mean
them.
searing yourself with
Yeah.
a straight up plasma blade. Yeah.
Hey,
We should just free
bud.
Braum out of the shackles.
Yeah, I'd
Oh,
really
yeah.
appreciate that. Actually, thank you.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Viva is not big brained.
Yeah, you just walk by Bram and you're like flipping.
Yeah, no,
flipping
Viva
these
is
laser knives around.
definitely that was a me. Oh yeah, Viva has not realized Bram.
Incredible.
But I'm gonna just like take the little tinker tools out and just pop off the locks. Like, here you go.
Yeah, you do that. I'm not even gonna make you roll. You've got the time. Bram like rubs his wrists and is just like, all right, well, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know what we do from here. This is worst case
Pile on-
scenario.
Pile on
No,
the
I
next
mean-
ship. Take off as soon as we stop.
We're gonna have to. I don't know where they're taking us, but I would assume it's not anywhere good.
We could attempt to take the bridge, turn this ship around.
I think that would be very hard. There's a planet's worth of military on this ship. I think maybe flying away is our best bet. It's not a great bet,
I'm okay
but
with
it's
that,
our best
too.
bet.
Well, I can fly if we need someone to fly.
Antares looks at you as like, yeah, I had like a spot in my vision since I got shocked by that panel. I think it would be best if you did fly.
Yeah, no, I'm chilling, and Viva's still doing tricks with the moonblades.
Okay. With that, are you guys once again getting into stations on your newly hijacked ship?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
There's not a lot of weapons. It's a shuttle.
Cool.
So most of you are going to probably be chilling in the back. Who wants to pilot and co-pilot?
Pilot.
Viba's piloting.
I can attempt to co-pilot via interfacing with the ship.
Okay. You're going to be in charge of weapons.
Cool.
So there's only front-facing cannons. That's it.
Easy enough. One big red button to press when someone tells me to.
Yeah. We'll say for the sake of time, you guys watch as the star lines come back. The space stretches into existence before you as through a field of pseudomotion, you stop. And in front of you, a planet embroiled in clouds and thunder and lightning. You can't see land, you can't see sea. It's just one giant storm.
Jupiter.
And on the other side of your field of vision here is another one of these space stations, undamaged as of right now, currently in orbit above this planet. Behind you, you can hear just outside the ship, you can hear them going to work on the blast doors, trying to get them open to the hangar.
Space station or planet? Where do we
I
want to
think-
go?
That planet looks a little uninviting. But at least if we don't want to go there, I doubt the Federation wants to as well.
Viva like turns around in their seat to the people in the back.
Bram looks at you and goes, well, if we go to the space station, there's Imperials. So I say we go to the planet.
Yeah.
All right, planet it is.
Alright.
Viva takes off for the planet.
I need you to roll me sleight of hand.
Please, better than a 2. All right. 17.
17 is fantastic. You you engage the repulsor lifts on the shuttle, and it begins to float upward. And you push forward on the joysticks, and the engines engage, and you fly out into space, textbook fashion. I need. Oh, Thank you for the sub. I need you and BFM both to roll a deck save for me as you're both piloting this ship.
I would love to.
Mine.
That's a 15.
Okay.
Somehow.
You feel. So let's play out the scene real fast.
Mhm.
You pull out of
Mhm.
this hangar bay,
Nice.
just full engines forward, heading toward this planet embroiled in storm, and you feel something far away grab the ship. You feel the ship stop in place and begin moving in the direction of the other space station as it has grabbed you in a tractor beam.
Hmm.
Oh.
Is there a button I can hit to make us go really fast in a direction?
Yeah, there's a boost.
Can I hit a boost button and
Fuck
try
yeah,
to
you can hit a boost button.
pull away from the pole?
Yeah, you hit that boost button, and I want you to roll. This is piloting skill, so we're gonna say sleight of hand yet again.
19.
19. With a 19, you are just able to break out of the tractor beam and start rocketing toward the planet. And I need you to make one more deck saving throw for me, both of you. We're gonna go with the lowest one.
Oh, thank God. That's an 18.
Okay.
21.
18 and 21. You guys just dodge out of the way as you like feel the static of those tractor beams reaching out behind you again. Anybody in the passenger bay right now, you see more coalition ships appearing out of their grav jumps behind this damaged space station. The space station you just came from is engulfed in flame. I know it's in space. It's fantasy. It's whatever. It's engulfed in
It's
flame.
leaking oxygen.
Space
Yeah, it's leaking
flame.
oxygen. Like the smoke is billowing out. It does not look long for this galaxy. You guys are rocketing toward this planet. Viva and BFM, you don't see any readings whatsoever. Everything on the planet is entirely enshrouded in this storm. One last time, Viva only. Dex save.
Oh gosh.
If I shoot my cannon, will that give her any sort of
No.
advantage?
And this is
Clear out the
also
clouds a little.
this is the highest DC roll of this mini campaign.
23.
Oh,
23 is unfortunately not going to do it. I'm sorry.
what?
You, in unison, feel both tractor beams from both space stations grab you.
Oh no!
The ship stops completely, and you hear the engines straining against the power of these two tractor beams as they both are pulling you toward the other space station. What do you guys want to do? I'm going to give you one chance to try some bullshittery.
How many boosts I got?
I mean, you can try it again. I can tell you right now that there's a very low chance of it working.
No one has any like explosives or anything like that. We can just like put into the slipstream behind us. Send those at the thing first.
Like dropping like stuff into space.
Yeah.
Roll investigation for me. Let's
Is there
see if
any?
you can...
Yeah. Is there any cargo on this ship?
You're not sure?
I'm gonna utilize the ship's internal logs to see what's aboard. That's not good enough. That's a nat 2, so an 8.
Okay.
I apparently still have a vial of neurotoxin in my bag.
That's good to know. Do you want to do anything with it?
Weakness.
Hollow, do you think maybe that thing you dropped in my bag should be used now? Can we throw it out? I don't know. Probably.
Couldn't hurt.
I don't
How
know.
far is the ship? The Imperial ship?
Both space stations, in the grand scheme of things, not very far from you.
Mhm.
In terms of actual like measurements, space is huge. So they're both like multiple miles away from you. Like in the 10s to 15s, you know?
Hmm.
How high up are we
Um,
from the ground, from the
You
planet?
are in a pretty healthy orbit.
Hmm.
Matt, is there an airlock in the back of this ship?
There's not. It's a personnel carrier. It's a small shuttle.
Small shuttle. Is there any way to like separate like the cockpit from the personnel shuttle, like airlock style?
There's not.
No. Okay, so we are trapped in here. Can't really send
Mhm.
anything out.
All right.
Well, there's my heroic sacrifice.
you guys are pulled to this other space station and brought on board. Just hordes of soldiers rush on and immediately start throwing stun blasts at you. Let's see. BFM does a 20 hit.
Just barely, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Viva
Just had to throw that out there before you fuck my shit.
does a 23 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Tamara does a 22 hit.
Yep.
And Hollow.
Yeah, it hits. It hits.
That one was a 30. You guys
30?
yeah, no, they sent the elites after you. You guys are all stunned and drop to the ground. And the last thing you hear is, "Put the Solar Knight into cryo. We can't have him breaking out again." As you are all dragged off of the shuttle. You guys come to on the deck
Nice.
of this hangar. Yeah, nice. Bram is not with you. Antieri is also bound hand and feet next to all of you. You all have handcuffs. Your legs are bound. There's fire everywhere. Everything around you is on fire, being destroyed, exploding. Soldiers are running to and fro, shooting each other to try and get onto ships, so that they
Oh my God.
aren't like overcrowding. As you look out the hangar door and see that the damaged space station has crashed into the one that you were brought on, and you're going down. What would you all like to do?
Can I? Oh, sorry. What do you got?
Oh, I was just gonna make an investigation, see if there's a empty pod we could jump into.
You're all bound, by the way.
Oh,
Can I-
okay.
Yeah.
I attempt to charm a person running by.
Okay. Yeah, you can attempt.
Yeah,
That's
can
a wisdom save, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll say it's just like a pilot running by or something. That's an 18.
Yeah, that definitely beats me.
Unfortunate.
Can I try and break my restraints?
Yeah, roll strength.
Just brute force it? I would love to.
Nice,
That's a
dude.
+4. That's a 12.
A 12 is not going to break mithril constraints.
Bummer.
Can Viva
Well,
try
I
to make their hand
tried.
as tiny as possible and pull it out?
Roll sleight of hand
Dislocate your thumb.
with disadvantage.
Okay. 19.
That'll do it. Yeah, you slip a hand out. In front of you, you see this planet embroiled in storm getting closer.
Can I try to get the pick the locks on hollows?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna roll one sleight of hand, and if you pass this, we'll say you can unlock everybody's constraints.
Okay, cool. That is a dirty 20.
That's gonna do it. You freed everybody. In front of you is the shuttle that you came here on. It doesn't look particularly damaged.
Everyone on the shuttle, let's go!
Let's go.
And Viva runs to hop in the pilot seat again.
Yeah, Anti-Ares this time takes co-pilot and is just like, let's go now.
Yeah, I think once everybody's on, Viva would take off again.
Okay. You take off and you see both of these pyramid-shaped space stations falling to this planet. As you look at the displays behind you, you can only think of Bram, who is still on the station, as Anti-Ares presses the graph jump. And in a flash of pseudo motion, you're gone. We see these space stations falling down to Alderoth. They separate from each other, the more damaged one falling toward the sea, the less damaged one falling toward a desert. And we follow the one falling to the sea, as we see flashes of lightning. Below us, tidal waves engulfing the entire sea. And with a flash of lightning, we see it. A giant dragon turtle taking swings at small beings on this planet known as adventurers, fighting it off. 7 of them flit to and fro, taking stabs and casting magic. And none take notice of the pyramid falling to the sea beyond. The pyramid impacts, and a great wave is created, and everything is obscured.
Oh shit.
We see the desert now in a giant crater, the crashed space station, with seemingly no survivors embedded in the sand. And atop it, in the pouring rain, with a flash of lightning, we see a man in white clothes with shaggy black hair and blood running down his face. And that is where we're going to end this mini campaign. You guys survived. I did everything in my power to make you guys not survive that.
Hey, that's what happens when you pick the
Lord
best
dropped
AD.
everything.
You guys
So that
witnessed
was
the drowning.
Was that the drowning? Was
You
it
were at the
was it
drowning.
because of the ship drop?
Yes.
fucking
Well, no,
crazy.
it's not because of the ship drop. They were just happening at the same time.
It probably didn't help.
It
It
definitely
probably
didn't
didn't
help. But yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
and that's where the higher vampires came from. You guys might get more lore about that if you decide to read books in game.
I don't
That's
read.
crazy.
Oh, in game. Cool. I can do that.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
I'm speechless.
Oh, I'm glad my baby boy BFM12 is alive and well.
Well, maybe not 1,000 years later, but we might go back to these characters at some point.
Get ready for the BFM12 battle hardened merch drop.
There you
Coming
go.
in.
Absolutely.
We're gonna just send out to all of our fans just like piles of like nuts and bolts and like rusty screws and things.
A really crusty fork.
It's like the Berlin
my
Wall.
God.
Take home your own piece of history.
Take home a brick. Well, chat, this has been the space campaign for Time of Blood. Next week, Time of Blood Season 2, Episode 1, titled Reunion will air. So, players, please have your Time of Blood characters ready. Because I'm going to emotionally fuck you up for the first
Oh,
episode of this
God.
campaign.
Yeah,
I'm
Um,
very excited.
Okay.
And chat, until next time, thank you once again for hanging out. It's been our pleasure to serve you. But before we leave, we're going to raid somebody.
Ooh. Vikings
Raid,
style.
raid,
Horn helmets
raid,
on.
raid,
Battle
Raid.
horns
Let's-
blaring.
Actually, we're going to raid a mutual of mine. Everybody
Get
say
ready.
hi to Bitter
Ooh.
Bitch. She is currently playing Elden Ring.
What a choice of name.
Yeah,
Hey,
right?
better bitch. Get ready.
So we are going to go ahead and raid real fast. Everybody be kind. Follow the same chat rules we have, because I'm sure it's more than likely the same or less restrictive in somebody else's. But be nice, be good. Don't make us look bad. /raid. And then there's a lot of 69s. I'm just gonna copy and paste. There we go. Everybody ready up.
That is a lot.
There's a lot of 69s.
God.
Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 69s.
And chat, until next time, it has been our pleasure to serve you. Thank you, and see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.